Yo, what's up everybody? Jeremy here, and listen up because today we're talking about Croatia. This place is insane, like seriously. I'm talking crazy beautiful coastline, cities straight out of history books, islands you only dream about. We're going deep on this one. Not just the tourist traps, but the hidden gems, the local spots, the stuff you gotta see to believe. We're talking travel tips, food recommendations, all the good stuff to plan your trip. This ain't your average travel guide, alright? This is about experiences, about getting lost in a new place, about capturing those moments that make you feel truly alive. So buckle up, smash that like button, and let's jump into the Croatian adventure of a lifetime. First up, Dubrovnik. This place is like walking through a movie set. Game of Thrones fans know what I'm talking about. Ancient walls, narrow streets. This place oozes history. And the vibe, man, the vibe is electric. You gotta get lost in the maze of streets within the city walls. Seriously, ditch the map, wander around, discover hidden courtyards, grab a coffee, soak it all in. And the walls themselves, man, you can walk the entire perimeter, get those epic views. Pro tip, hit the walls early morning, avoid the crowds, get that golden hour light for your photos. Trust me on that one. And speaking of views, take the cable car up Mount Seward. Watch the sunset over the Adriatic. It's unreal, truly unreal. Now, Dubrovnik isn't just about the old town, although it's pretty damn amazing. Take a kayak out, explore the coastline, hidden coves, crystal clear water. It's like something out of a postcard. And the food, oh man, the food. Fresh seafood, grilled to perfection, local wines. You haven't lived until you've had dinner overlooking the Adriatic. It's an experience, a whole vibe. Don't just stick to the main tourist spots. Ask the locals. Find those hidden gems, those family-run restaurants. That's where the real magic happens. Trust me on this one. Get off the beaten path. That's where the real adventure begins. Alright, next up, Plitvice Lakes National Park. This place is straight out of a fairy tale, no joke. Imagine cascading waterfalls, turquoise lakes, lush greenery as far as the eye can see. It's like walking into a Bob Ross painting, but real life. And the best part? You can swim in some of these lakes. Yeah, you heard that right. Dive into that crystal clear water surrounded by waterfalls. It's an experience you won't forget. Pro tip, get there early, like really early. This place gets packed and you don't want to be stuck in a queue when you could be exploring this natural wonder. Trust me, set that alarm, get out there, and thank me later. Now, Plitvice isn't just about the lakes, although they're pretty damn spectacular. There are miles of hiking trails winding through forests, past hidden waterfalls. It's an adventure in itself. Get those hiking boots on, pack plenty of water, and get ready to explore. And the best part? You'll find viewpoints that will blow your mind. Seriously, panoramic views of the entire park. It's like something out of National Geographic. And listen, when you're done with the hike, treat yourself to some local cuisine. You've earned it. Find a restaurant with a view, enjoy the sunset, and soak in the beauty of this incredible place. Alright guys, we're in Split, Croatia. This place is the definition of old meets new. Imagine ancient Roman ruins chilling next to trendy cafes, people sipping espressos where emperors once walked. It's wild. Our first stop is Diocletian's palace. This isn't just some palace you visit, it's a whole freaking neighborhood built within the walls of a Roman emperor's retirement pad. Can you imagine calling this place home? Talk about an epic Airbnb. This place is over 1,700 years old and it's still standing. We're talking massive stone walls, intricate carvings. It's like walking through a history book, except this book has amazing street food and hidden courtyards. You can literally feel the history here. It's in the walls, it's in the air, it's even in the pizza crust, I swear. I'm serious, the food scene here is off the hook. Fresh seafood, local wines, and this one bakery we found tucked away in a side street makes the best baklava I've ever had. Trust me, I've done my research. This place is a labyrinth of narrow streets and hidden squares, so get lost. That's the best way to discover the hidden gems of Split. You never know what you'll find around the next corner. A Roman temple, a secret bar, a guy selling the best gelato you've ever tasted. It could be anything. Split isn't just about the ancient history, it's also a gateway to some of the most beautiful islands in the Adriatic. So we're hopping on a ferry and saying do videnja to the mainland for a bit. First up, Hvar. This island is famous for its parties, but trust me, there's way more to it than meets the eye. We're talking crystal clear water, secluded coves, and these little villages where time seems to stand still. We rented a scooter, which is the best way to explore, and zipped around the island, discovering hidden beaches and soaking up the sun. Next up, Brač, home to Zlatni Rat, aka the Golden Horn Beach. This beach is famous for its unique shape, like a tongue of golden sand jutting out into the sea. It's constantly changing with the wind and the waves, which is pretty cool to see. Look, you can't come to Split and not explore the islands. It's like going to New York and not seeing Times Square. It's just wrong. The ferry rides are super easy, and the islands are just a stone's throw away. Plus, island hopping is the best way to get that perfect Instagram shot. You know, the one that makes everyone back home jealous. Alright guys, Hvar, the party island of Croatia. But honestly, this place is so much more than just a party destination. Yeah, the nightlife here is legendary, but there's a whole other side to Hvar that most tourists don't even see. We're talking about hidden coves, fields of lavender, vineyards older than your grandpa, and these charming little villages where life moves at a slower pace. It's like stepping back in time in the best way possible. No crowds, no noise, just you, the sun, and the sound of the waves crashing against the shore. Pure bliss. We rented a Jeep and went off-roading into the hills, and let me tell you, the views were insane. We're talking panoramic views of the Adriatic, rolling hills covered in vineyards, and this one spot where you could see all the way to Italy on a clear day. And the food? Forget about it. Fresh seafood, locally grown vegetables, and this olive oil that will change your life. I'm not even kidding. I'm taking a gallon of this stuff home with me. Okay, so you can't come to Hvar without checking out the Pakleni Islands. They're this group of islands just off the coast of Hvar town, and they're basically paradise on earth. We're talking crystal clear water, secluded beaches, and hidden coves that are just begging to be explored. We rented a sailboat for the day, which was surprisingly affordable, and spent the day hopping from island to island, swimming in hidden coves and soaking up the sun. We even saw a few dolphins swimming alongside the boat, which was pretty epic. One of the islands, Jerolim, is a clothing-optional island. So if you're feeling adventurous, you can work on your all-over tan. No judgment here. The best part is, you can find a secluded spot on these islands even during peak season. So, if you're looking to escape the crowds and find your own little slice of paradise, the Pakleni Islands are where it's at. Trust me on this one. Alright guys, get ready to be amazed because we're at Krka National Park, and this place is like something out of a fairy tale. Imagine turquoise waterfalls cascading down moss-covered rocks, crystal clear pools perfect for swimming, and lush forests teeming with life. Now, Plitvice Lakes was amazing. Don't get me wrong, but here at KRK, you can actually swim in the waterfalls. Yeah, you heard that right, swimming under waterfalls. It's like Mother Nature's own water park. We're talking refreshing, crystal clear water cascading all around you. It's an experience you won't forget. The main attraction here is Skradinski book, which is actually a collection of 17 waterfalls that stretch over 800 meters. It's a sight to behold. You can walk along the wooden boardwalks that wind their way through the park, giving you amazing views of the waterfalls from every angle. But honestly, the best way to experience Krka is to just dive in, literally. So pack your swimsuit, grab a waterproof camera, and get ready for an epic adventure. Now, while Skradinski book is definitely the main attraction here at Krka National Park, don't think for a second that that's all there is to see. This park is huge, and there are tons of hidden gems just waiting to be discovered. We decided to ditch the crowds and do some exploring, and let me tell you, it was worth it. We found these amazing hiking trails that wind their way through the forests, past hidden waterfalls and secluded swimming holes. It was like having the whole park to ourselves. We even stumbled upon this old abandoned monastery tucked away in the woods. It was straight out of an Indiana Jones movie. Talk about an Instagram-worthy moment. The point is, don't be afraid to get off the beaten path and explore. You never know what you might find. Just make sure you pack plenty of water and snacks, because you're gonna work up an appetite exploring this incredible park. Alright guys, picture this. Cobblestone streets, terracotta rooftops, the smell of fresh seafood wafting through the air. No, we're not in Italy. This is Rovinj, Croatia. A place so unbelievably charming it'll make you want to trade your phone for a paintbrush and just capture the beauty. We're talking narrow alleys that snake their way through the town, leading you past colorful houses draped in bougainvillea. You stumble upon hidden courtyards, locals sipping espresso. And this vibe, man, this vibe is what travel is all about. It's like stepping back in time, but with amazing gelato. So, you know, way better. And then there's the harbor. Imagine this. Turquoise water sparkling under the sun, fishing boats heading out for the day's catch. And this view is straight out of a postcard. You can practically taste the fresh seafood already. Rovinj is like the chill, artsy cousin of Venice, minus the crowds and the gondolas. You get that same romantic vibe, the same sense of history, but with a more laid-back, authentic Croatian twist. Trust me, this place is pure magic. Now, if you want the ultimate view, and you know I'm all about those epic shots, you have to climb the bell tower of St. Euphemia's Church. It's a bit of a hike, but trust me, the panorama from the top is worth every step. We're talking sweeping views of the town, the harbor, the Adriatic stretching out as far as the eye can see. You can literally see the curvature of the earth from up there. Okay, maybe not literally, but it feels like it. It's one of those moments where you just have to stop and soak it all in. But the adventure doesn't stop there. Rent a scooter, hop in a car, or even grab a bike and explore the Istrian Peninsula. This region is dotted with hidden beaches, vineyards, and hilltop towns just begging to be discovered. We're talking secluded coves with crystal clear water, vineyards where you can sip on local wine while overlooking the rolling hills, and these ancient towns, frozen in time, just waiting to tell their stories. Rovinj is just the beginning, my friends. Okay guys, get ready to have your minds blown, because today we're talking about a place so surreal, so otherworldly, that you'll be questioning if it's even real. I'm talking about the Blue Cave, a natural wonder that will leave you speechless. Imagine this. You're on a small boat, cruising through the Adriatic Sea, when suddenly you enter this narrow opening in a cliff face. It's dark, a little mysterious, and then bam! The cave opens up into this massive chamber, and the water is glowing. I'm not talking about just any blue. It's this electric, almost iridescent blue that seems to radiate from within the water itself. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, and it's completely natural. This phenomenon, my friends, is all thanks to the way sunlight enters the cave and reflects off the limestone bottom. The best time to experience this magic is between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. when the sun is at its highest point. That's when the blue is the most intense, the most vibrant, and trust me, it's a sight you'll never forget. Now, I know what you're thinking. Casey, this sounds incredible, but is it worth the hype? Is it worth the crowds? Is it worth the effort? And the answer, my friends, is a resounding yes. The Blue Cave is one of those experiences that lives up to the hype and then some. It's a reminder of the raw power and beauty of nature, and it's something that you have to see with your own eyes to truly appreciate. But a word to the wise, book your tour in advance. This place gets packed, especially during peak season. You don't want to miss out on this because you didn't plan ahead. Trust me, I've been there, done that, and it's not fun. So there you have it, another incredible stop on our Croatian adventure. We've explored ancient cities, relaxed on pristine beaches, hiked through national parks, and now we've witnessed the magic of the Blue Cave. Croatia, you're full of surprises. Alright guys, we've been through a whirlwind of Croatian adventures. From the ancient walls of Dubrovnik to the electric blue inside the Blue Cave, this country throws something incredible at you around every corner. You've got history, you've got nature going absolutely bonkers with beauty, and then there's the food, the people. It's all just so damn good. And the best part? This isn't even scratching the surface. There are literally thousands of islands off the coast, each with its own vibe. Croatia is one of those places that just begs you to come back, to dig deeper, to find those hidden spots that make you feel like you've discovered something truly special. So, whether you're planning a Euro trip and trying to cram everything in, or you're looking for that one place to really sink your teeth into, Croatia needs to be on your radar. Trust me, this is a trip you won't forget. Traveling isn't just about checking things off a list. It's about having those experiences that stay with you long after you get back, the ones that change the way you see the world. And Croatia, man, it's got that in spades. It's the kind of place that makes you put down the phone, forget about the everyday grind, and just be present in the moment. There's a certain energy here, a vibrancy that's contagious. You can feel it in the bustling markets, in the laughter echoing through the streets, even in the stillness of those incredible national parks. It seeps into you, recharges you, reminds you what it means to really feel alive. So yeah, this is a travel guide, but it's also a call to action. Get out there, experience Croatia for yourself. Find your own adventures, your own hidden gems. I want to hear from you guys. What's the one place in Croatia that's calling your name? The ancient streets of Dubrovnik? Those insane waterfalls at Plitvice? Maybe you're all about that island life, soaking up the sun on Hvar. Drop a comment below and let me know. And hey, if you've got any Croatia tips of your own, any hidden gems you've stumbled across, share the wealth. The more people we can get stoked on exploring this amazing country, the better. Listen, I know planning a trip can be daunting, but don't let that stop you. Life's too short to stay stuck in your comfort zone. Get out there, explore, get lost, eat some amazing food, meet some incredible people. And hey, if you need a little push in the right direction, if you want to see more videos like this one, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. We've got a whole world out there to explore, and I'm stoked to take you guys along for the ride.